than life. He's an individual. He's wacko Jacko. He's got a lot out of the game tonight. He's going to put a lot back into it. Mark Jackson! One of the biggest centre three-quarters ever to play a game of football. Played for Canberra, played for Queensland, played for Australia. He's the gem, a living treasure, Mal Meninga!
Two massive men on the way to the ring here. And gents, it's a little known fact that when Mark Jackson did retire from AFL football, he actually did make it into the top 10 in heavyweight rankings in Australian boxing. So he's no mug. Knows what he's doing, Bob.
Yeah, he does. As you take a look at the tail of the tape, you see that Jackson's a little bit taller. He's a couple of pounds lighter. He's just a year older. Both of these guys are very, very proud athletes. And Jacko, while he likes to fool around and tease whatnot, he would really like to make a nice showing against Meninga, who, by the way, is a heavy favorite here.
Well, watching both Jacko and Mal in the preliminaries, you know, both guys have put a lot of effort in. Jacko can really hit that bag. Big Mal's looking as fit as ever. It looks like he's got a Superman shirt on there and he's blue, but he'll be loved up here by all these Queensland fans. So it's going to be a big event, this one, and gosh, it's exciting.
I think Mal would be looking to take the points early here, take away Jacko, because of, Jacko would definitely, because the longer this goes on, he'll blow out of steam, the big fella. He will huff and puff, but I tell you what, he's got a serious right hand. If he lands that, Mal could be in trouble, but Mal's probably done a little bit more boxing in the recent times.
Jacko's funny. He told me this week he trained on a unicycle, so when he falls, he wants to fall forward. And he also said, he had another great line. He says, you know, I dance like an elephant and hit like a truck. That, of course, refers back to the Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He's a character, but again, there's a lot of pride. You're absolutely right, Kevin. He wants to make a showing, and he can hit. But Meninga is really a gifted athlete. As I mentioned before, I saw him fight, and he just did a great job against Borovic last year. And this guy, he has a very stiff jab, and he knows how to throw the right hand behind the jab. So you can look for real good boxing skills from Mal.
He actually injured his hand last year, and I think he broke his hand in that fight. He's up there now looking down at us. He's got smiles on his face at the moment, Bob, but I don't think so after this first round. I think he'll be huffing and puffing and wishing he was back 10 years earlier playing a bit of footy.
Well, it's been a great night. We've had everything for you. We had a unanimous decision. We had a split decision. We had a TKO. We had a knockout. And we had another unanimous decision. So it's been the type of night that you kind of dream for when you're doing a boxing promotion.
Value for money for everybody who's paid their hard-earns to come along here tonight. We hope you at home pay $25 to support this charity the boys are putting in for here tonight. And if you can't, get along to McDonald's during the next few days, and for $1 you can get the yellow ribbon. They're just about ready to get it on here, Bob.
All right, here we go. This is round number 1, again scheduled for 3, and again it's sanctioned by the Australian Amateur Boxing Association as well as the Queensland Amateur Boxing Association. 20-point must scoring system, scoring done by 3 judges.
Seconds
a fighter
out.
Must get up following
Round
a low blow,
1.
or he'll be counted out. And they're wearing the 16-ounce gloves and the headgear, as you see. In the red, Jacko, Mal Meninga in the blue. Meninga holds those hands high, goes with that lightning left jab. He's got real good speed, and you notice that in his hands over Jacko, who's got a reach advantage. Jacko using the jab in the face, backing off. Look at the power of Meninga, though. He taps him just once. Look at this! Already Jacko stumbled. You see the power of Meninga. Meninga holds the hands high, lets Jacko go ahead and jab, and everything is falling short. Jacko comes to the body, tries to catch Meninga, but he's very quick with his hands.
Yeah, he's
Look at that shot! And there's some desire. He stays up. He almost got caught with a flush punch. He got caught with a pretty good one. There's a straight left jab. Look at the power in the jab of Mal Meninga. He throws a straight jab, and it rocks Jacko back. I'll tell you, Johnson has got a lot of difficulties with this guy. Meninga has the look on his face of just pure confidence. That was a crushing body shot just below the left elbow of Johnson. Didn't look like much, but that's a shot right in the heart. There goes the mouthpiece of Jacko. Jacko really sucking in. Both guys over 40 years old, both are very tired. And Jacko knows how to get a little breather as he spit the mouthpiece out.
A little bit of a professionalism coming into it there. I think Mark went low on one of those as well.
He might have gone a bit low. The old mouth guard came out. An old trick and a good one.
All right, time back in. This is just round number 1. Meninga's not panicking at all. He's just showing his tremendous boxing skills and his tremendous power. Jacko doing the best he can with a long looping right hand that lands high up in the head, but does no damage to Mal at all. It appears that Jacko can't hurt Meninga at all. And that happened when he was playing football, rugby as well. Jacko did a lot of hurts on people in football. Meninga did the same thing in rugby. Look at the uppercut by Meninga. Straight left jab. Power behind the left jab. Now there's blood coming from the nose of Jacko, who's working as hard as he can, but he's outclassed here by the much more powerful Mal Meninga. Look at the blood coming from the nose. Back in his heel. Hit down. That was a flush shot. And I think the referee may be stopping the fight. Now he's counting up to 5 and 6 and 7.
7, you're right.
And 8. I don't think he's going to make it. That's it for Jacko. It's all over. A first round knockout for Mal Meninga.
Yeah, he was one of those guys who just always was a great athlete from the first day he laced a boot on. He's here in the ring. He's put on a great effort. Jacko, I mean, he danced and tried to come out early, and a flurry of punches there early from Jacko, but unfortunately, in Mal just too strong.
Never really panicked, Mal, did he? He had it under control. He stood up to it. He took Jacko's jab. Actually, Jacko fought pretty cleverly. He hasn't been in the ring for quite some time, and Mal has. He just stuffed the left out as much as he could, but Mal virtually walked through it.
You know, Dermot, you're exactly right. He walked right through it. Mal showed tremendous power. But, you know, I just want to say on behalf of Jacko, because I get to know him this week, this kid really worked hard. As you take a look at the replay here and just notice the extraordinary power of Meninga. But Jacko really helped this promotion, and that's what it's all about, this one, as you see the final blow that put him to the canvas, and he just couldn't recover from it. I mean, a stiff jab like that. He's back, rolling back on his heels, and watch the next shot. Bangs him on top of the head, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, that was a very quick jab. He actually has an incredible power. He just kept on pushing Jacko back. Jacko kept trying right throughout, but those jabs, gosh, I didn't think Mal could jab that hard, and they just came out of nowhere. Boom.
Well, the thing that I liked about Mal's jabbing power, he didn't recoil either. They were straight out. They were straight out there. And we're just about ready for the announcement of the winner now. Let's go to Darryl Eastlake in the ring.
Yeah, thank you, Dermy. Well, what a man. Let's have a look at this. Has been a straight referee's decision. Call the shots, and said Jacko had enough. So the winner, of course, in blue, Mal Meninga. I'm going to talk to both boys. Stay there, boys. Jacko, please, come back here. Mal? Okay. Jacko, I'll go to you first. Now, you came into a lot of fire and brimstone there, but this fellow, whatever he does in life, he does pretty well.
Well, now there's 2 people in this world that can beat me, Mal Meninga and my wife. Listen, Australia out there, we've had a go, we've had a crack. Get on those phones and make a donation, because the youth of this country is what it's all about next year. So let's look after them.
Well said. Yeah, well said, Jacko. Well, Mal, you've never lost too many, mate. You've always been a very strong competitor, and you look so good.
Oh, I'm going to be lucky tonight, Darryl, you know. But full marks to Jacko. I mean, he sort of made this event tonight. The amount of publicity and advertising he did for this event, like Jacko said, I just hope people out there donate. It's a worthy cause, you know, preventative measures, youth suicide. It's a huge thing in Australia at the moment, so hope we played our part.
And listen, also, it's been a very big night for the Rugby League boys. We've done all right.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's always good to come to Brisbane and have a victory, so we'll probably go and have a few beers tonight, I imagine.
Okay, well done. There they are. Mal Meninga, Jacko. What about...